Welcome back to War on the Sea Pacific Theater Mod, part 94. And we're going to have an interesting day today, I think. We have this group, which is supplies heading forward. We're going to be using this group to invade a base, or a location, I should say. We haven't really been too active recently, so we've been trying to defend and been out of position a lot, and that's my fault. But we're going to see if we can change that today. So let's get out of here and we'll go take a look and see where we're headed. This is the supply from Pompeii. This Pompeii group was mainly used to initially take over Pompeii here. It's going to be changed. We're going to have it being a route from truck, which is pretty heavy on troops, and we're going to ferry them over here to Sarong. Our group down here, I didn't put together very well. I have a feeling that's because of the capacity of these ships, the Type C3S A1s. They're good for diversity. In other words, you can put troops, supplies, and engineering on them. And they're fast. I think they go 18 knots on the water. But as you see here, we have 3 destroyers which don't carry... They're there for defense, of course. So this is what I would consider a low capacity supply group. Only having 1 C3, that's, you know, I don't know. So we're going to be using this in the meantime to get some troops over here, because what we have on this Port Moresby group, I'm sorry, that was the one. On this group, Pompeii, see how we have 1, 2, 3 C3s. Of course, we only use 2 of them for supplies, but we got some troops coming as well, and some fuel. So we'll be able to put an air base here when everybody lands. Hopefully we'll take this base pretty quick, but these guys are going to be in standby mode until that can happen. And then we have over here at Tarawa trying to get this base back. What are you guys doing? You guys are playing defense. We need to get up some more scouts on this group here. Excuse me. So, methods. What's the best method? Do some of that kind of stuff and get these guys to search, because this is a trigger now in the game. They've taken over the base. They're probably going to want to go over here as well. We're pretty well defended, but we have a problem. We spread ourselves out a little thin because of our command points. I think we've maybe gone a little too early on the carrier groups, having full-size carriers, doubling up in one fleet. So we have 1 with 2 carriers, Sarah Wasp over here, 2 carriers, and I think that's it. But now we've left ourselves pretty much uncovered over here. Yes, Rabaul has been blown down to nothing, just waiting to be invaded. Rabaul is still an issue. And we did see a Yamato over here, which makes it kind of scary sending this guy through here, because if he's heading north, we haven't seen him. So that could be an issue. Let's get out some scouty scouts. What's the distance on these guys? We're gonna send out, let's be smart here real quick. Lay, I want you to put some fighters over our group here. And I want some more scouts out if I can, not from you. So what do we got that sends out? Oh, you already got your groups out. Where are these guys going? Yeah, that's pretty good warning. What's the other guy doing? Not a big fan of that. So let's change this. It's important to ensure that these guys get coverage. Let's see if we can send up something else for. Let's send out one of these guys. We're gonna have him go with nothing, just as a scout, and I want him to scout up here. So we're always gonna stay in this route here. But I want to see if we can monitor a little bit better here. Excuse me. That little froggy in my throat. And the other thing is here. Do we want to move the drum up and in? The thought process is Rabul, or Kaving, I can't say that word properly, I don't know how to say that right. We could do two things. We could change the change the drum's location to monitor anything coming out of here heading south. They've been after Shortland Islands for a while. Or we could put them over here and prevent them from rearming at Rabul. It kind of leaves us open here, and we don't have anything other than Shortland, which has some things that we could do, but not a lot. What's this guy doing here? All right. Extend it up a little bit. I'm gonna wait. Let's change this this course here just a little bit. I want to make it as flat as possible. And have them do that. That's a long distance, not very efficient, but that's kind of what I want to spot. 70 command points, what could we use? I don't think we want to use any of it right now. What do we have in the dockyard? Anything coming out? No, nothing in the dockyard. Loss is still minimal. I think this is probably our next location, Tarawa. We have this group here. We're going to launch a scout. And I want him to want him to do that. We want to prevent this location from being spotted. Let's get them in. Get them to invade here. Alright, I'm not worried about you. You guys do your thing. That's spawned from who knows where. Alright, so you're there. And this group was supposed to be sarong supplies, but we diverted them. So let's unload. See how the even, you know, you have max troops plus more supplies than troops. I think that's the most efficient in the game. See what that gives us here. Yeah, we're pretty much done. So these guys can rethink what we want to take from, and I think we want to take to truck, from truck. Problem is, our supplies are all the way up here. Yeah, I think we have to go back and get supplies because truck doesn't really have the supplies. We would empty all the supplies out of here. I don't want to do that. So we're going to send these guys back. It's a delay is what it is. It's not efficient because we pick up supplies from here, go to truck and pick up troops, and then we carry on over here. This guy, on the other hand, is going to come in, and we want to put an airfield on this base, but I don't have any fuel here. Oh yeah, we do. My bad. So this is ready to be a level 1 already. So we're not going to, these guys, the engineering's can not go on aboard, neither are you. Boy, that's a mess. I don't know what my idea was there. So we want these locations to have scouts out. Where are you going? Yeah, you guys land. Wait to land you. How about we get one of you guys out to do the same thing? Scout. Truck, are you doing the same thing? It's important that these locations are somewhat secure, and if they're not secure, it's going to be a problem. We need to have notice that ships are coming in and do something about it. So you guys are going back, okay? So then, what's the next thing on the plate here? So the next thing we have to think about is the Hornet no longer has SPDs. She's basically there for cap. She's not the attack carrier, but that has to be an issue that we have to solve. And unfortunately, solving that means sending it back to Midway But we're not going to do that until we get low on aircraft. So let's move it along here. Keep our eyes peeled. Let's do a aircraft not moving spot. Like you're not doing anything. You're. It says you're doing something, but I don't see you doing it. So let's send you back. What are you doing? See, it says he's moving, but okay, here we go. So we're gonna send up some bombs here. They're just sending out whatever they can. I think it's a CL. They're sending out whatever they can to harass us. And even you're going to play as well. Let's send some Avengers. I'm going to send you guys with bombs. And we've see, we used to have this Pompeii defense group. What the hell we send you? Oh, you're over here. So you're way out of position. So we need to start thinking about making more of these defense groups for these locations. Even if they're small, they don't have a lot to get us with, so we need to start thinking more along those lines. So what's your route here? What are you guys doing? How are you missing him? Let's start doing a more of a proactive route there. So what we did is, instead of going just this way, like from here to here and up, we've extended it, still kind of covering the up, but now we're going further south, so that if these guys are coming through, we may have a better chance of catching them. Plus we also probably need to put out some scout planes. .262, what can you do? That's about the extent of you. Okay. Alright, you guys need to adjust. Looks like the Avengers will get there first. And I'd really like to take these guys out of the game. So we're going to ignore and we're going to see if we can get everybody in at the same time. Depending on fuel, of course. Let's see what we got. At least 2 of the groups I'd like to have in. Let's do this. Let's not go crazy here. It's not the one I wanted. The one I wanted is, let's go with the Avengers. I clicked this one instead of these guys. Hold on. Make sure these guys are going in properly. That's close enough. All right. 2 groups it is. Okay, so those are our ships we're looking for. Let's see what we got on the cockpit. Looks like all destroyers. Jeez. Yeah, that's not a very good scenario. What that tells me is it's kind of set up for wait until they pop up and then we'll see what we can do. Bombing these groups are very difficult. Let's see what kind of destroyers we have in this group here. See if we have any what are the Kitakamis, or I don't know what they're called. The round-headed AAA ones. No, these are all old destroyers, but they're still dangerous. So what we're going to do is we're going to go a little crazy here, and I'm going to say break. So we're going to say you guys go this way, go after this dude. Let's see how many we can get out of this. We still got the 2 and the 3 more, so let's see if we can do this good. Let's do 2. That doesn't look very efficient, but we're going to follow this guy in and see if he can hit his target. Works today. Yeah, the thing about attacking destroyers with bombers is they have a tendency not to be very efficient and not hit. Yeah, that was not good. So we got one hit, or two hits. So let's see if we can get these Avengers safe. Yeah, PBMs are not going to do so well. It's a good hit. Again, land-based aircraft I'm not overly concerned with losing. It's a nice one. Yeah, these big bombs should do some damage. So it looks like we sunk a destroyer. Yeah, these guys just like to go down, man. Yeah, pretty crazy. So take a look and see who he sunk. He sunk number 3. Anybody else here? No, there's a few. Music's a little loud. Let's get these Mariners all grouped up and out of dodge. So let's see what kind of damage we put on this group. Heavy. Okay. I don't think that's enough to send them away, so I'm glad we have another group coming in. We did sink one ship. Number 3. What's the status on the other guys? Yeah, I think we've deterred them enough, but we have another group coming in, so let's see what happens with them. There's still some fires on a couple of these ships. Yeah, if you guys want to take out each other, that's fine with me. So number 1, what's the status on you? You're heavy, moderate. And number 7, you got none. So let's see what they do to each other. That would literally sink both ships, I think. You know, 30 knots running into each other. Well, it doesn't look like he's causing any damage. So 1 and 7, heavy, moderate, 7, minor. Yeah. That didn't really do much. Are we monitoring this one? Yeah. Yeah, he's the last one smoking. Speed it through. Yep, so he's fixed himself. and that's it. We'll move out. Pretty boring event, but we'll take it, I guess. We still have this group of mariners coming in, so this group of mariners can retreat. This one's coming in as well. And can we launch anything yet? We can. Catalinas with bombs, I think, is the best method. Yeah, 4 SAPs done. Get you to go. And do something like that. Don't think we'll spot them again. I've been pretty off on spotting. So this guy's being nasty Gus, and he doesn't want to find his compadres. So we're going to try and do a little spot checking for this guy. And what else do we got coming in? Nothing. What about from truck? Can we send anything else from truck? I'm not sending fighters out after that. So let's see if we can spot them again. There they are. So we want to get there. And who else has got bombs? Yep, you want to go there. I think that's all we got right now, right? Catalinas? Yeah, you're doing your thing. Alright, Catalinas and yeah, Catalinas. And some mariners. So these guys again, they're definitely not happy to see me, but that's okay. I think we're gonna let them do their thing. We're gonna send them in a different formation here. Get them to spread out a little bit, and then we will do individual, as long as they're going in that direction. We'll see what we can do. So it looks like these two guys are running, or these three. These two guys are going to stay behind, it looks like. So as soon as we're heading in their direction, we're going to send them, each give them a target, some overlap maybe. So let's go with you guys first. I want you to go for this guy. You can go for this guy. You can go for this guy. And you go for this guy. And the Mariners are going to do similar. Send you guys to go you're at 5, right? 5 PV wise. That's what I want to do. And the last one, let's go for 5. I think that'll be okay. Who's the furthest guy away? Let's see. Let's say this guy. He'll be the slowest and dumbest. See if we can get the. But these guys are already heading home, so that's fine. A little more damage will solidify their going home. Land-based aircraft, if you have the supplies, engineering, and I think fuel, maybe it just supplies and engineering, or maybe it's just engineering, I don't know. They have a tendency the following day to be replenished, if not 2 days later, depending on how big the airfield is and how many actual aircraft you have at that location and how many you lost. So bombs away, good for you. Bombs away, and I'm guessing you're the guy. Let's see what kind of damage we do on this group. That's a miss, whiff. That's a good hit. Just want one. There's a good hit. The more we damage them, the slower they go, and the easier to locate again. Should have PBMs coming in, yeah? No, that's everybody? So it looks like only one. Just this guy. And he's gonna be fine. Number 1's heavy. Which one is this guy? Number 4. This is the guy we hit in the last engagement. He didn't get hit this time. Only one hit by all of that. But we didn't lose the aircraft, which is good. And hopefully this guy will, let's see if he does anything. I'll speed you up a little bit. like these guys are all on the same keystroke. At least two of them. So yeah, his smoke's gone, so we're done here. Let's move on. But I think that their purpose is gone. I think their reason for being is over. Let's see what status here is. We're probably going to have this base taking over very shortly. What we'll do is we're going to land this group, and then we're going to take off anything we don't need above the level 1, and then we will move them somewhere else. Let's say maybe down here. We could probably, they should definitely use more supplies, but we could probably get that to a level 1 if we're smart. Let's see what we got here. So 50, and it'd be 50 and 17 remaining. We probably want to leave those. What do we have on this? Troops, supplies, engineering. So there's half of the airfield. We don't have an oiler here. That's the only difference. What do we got coming behind us? Oh, you're going home. Haddock. Oh, you're covering. You're coming down here to do a short-term cover of this base. So it's fine. What do we got going on over here? You still got a long way to go. Ooh, you're not, oh. Let's go play some of you guys. Yeah. We're probably gonna lose all these. I just don't like them invading our space this way. Is it worth my time, really, to bother? These guys are going home. Do you want to try these Mark 13 torpedoes again? Last time we tried them, we lost them all. Let's try it again. See if I made an error. These guys don't do us any good. This can go away. You guys are RTB. You guys are RTB. You guys are doing your, I don't like that route anyway, so it's RTBU. You're RTBing. You're doing stuff. Are you even moving? You're moving, okay. Alright, so both of these groups are here. Let's see if we can get into this engagement properly. Alright, so we have bombs and torpedoes. So, these guys are bombs, and these guys are torpedoes. Torpedoes, torpedoes. Okay, so I need to coordinate this properly. Yeah, last time these guys, I sent them in way too fast. Let's get them all on the deck. guys on the deck. I don't know anything about these torpedoes in history. I have a feeling that they're pretty garbage, but we'll see what happens. And you guys, let's put you in a box. Oh, they're right there. So who's the least damaged here? Number 2 is minor, none. Number 5 is minor, none. Number 4 is minor, none. So we want to go for 2, 4, and 5. So those guys are going after that. I don't know how successful it will be, but and then you guys, I need to wait until you're on the deck, and hopefully they turn away from us. And you're gonna go after this dude. Guys, see what they do. So they're coming in. We're going to see if they get some bombs off. Nice little hits. So 1 to 5, right? Have you guys form up. Do your spinny spins. See if these guys drop. I think they did. Not what I wanted to happen. How many torpedoes are you gonna away? You're gonna get hit, I think. Or not. Boy, those things don't work well at all. We lost force, F6Fs. We hit something. Oh my goodness. Amazing, we hit something. I'm shocked. So we did get a lot of torpedoes off, but nothing that caused a lot of damage. Number 4, yeah, moderate torpedo on the bow didn't do much. So I'm pretty sure that these torpedoes we don't want to use anymore. 4 F6Fs lost with 1 torpedo hit is just not good enough. And I'm not willing to use them to attack these guys when they're in retreat. So we're just going to let them do their thing. And maybe they'll be really dumb. Speed it up and just see what happens. Yeah, they're gone. So it's Audi 5000. Not the best attack. You know, I don't know what to say. There's a lot to say, but I don't know if, you know, the torpedoes I think are a no user. We're not going to use those anymore. That's two times that we've used torpedoes and they've not done us well. 1826, we're not going to send out any more. We're going to let those guys go home. What's the status over here? Can you guys launch or unload your stuff? Yes, you can. So status on Tarawa now. We're in the position to take off. Let's take off a little engineering if we can. We don't need that much. So it doesn't look like it's going to allow us to do that. Until this base is taken care of. Well, I think we can't wait around for that. We have to move on. And where to move on to? We're going to send these guys back. A couple reasons. First reason is we can add something more to this. I think an oiler would be nice. That way we can land at certain bases and then just immediately pop down to Airfield 1. We can do that down here and here. Alright, Milne Bay, you guys are... What were we going to do? We were picking up... These are more troops we're going to pick up for over here, Sarong. So let's do that. We got the fuel. We have troops. we have supplies, we have more troops. More troops. Let's take another supplies. Troops. Troops. So we have fuel. We have troops. I'm okay with that. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay. So you get one over here too. And then we will be able to do some stuff. So with that, let's go to the morning and then call this one a day. So this haddock here, we're gonna have temporary scouties. Let's actually drop off our, we have these, I believe it's a group of the A-Team, the cast of Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Rambo and his team before they were wiped out in Vietnam. So yeah, some pretty bad mofos getting ready to drop down on this base here and hopefully sway the tide. Yeah, so those guys are going to make a big difference on in the war front here, and then we're going to put them in a screen like that in case something sneaks through, because I want to get this group out of here as soon as possible. Once they have an airfield here, it'll be easier. It'll be easier to take care of this. So to the morning we go, my friends. Yeah, so we're at the next day. This is where we're gonna stop and talk a little bit and then say adios to this chapter of this event. Pretty boring, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. We have to wait for more supplies over here. Troops are low. We need to start organizing a little bit better. We've totally neglected Milne Bay for quite a while now. Way too many troops and supplies here, but we need to maintain, as part of our rules of the game. Rules, yeah? Oh, objectives. So we have to take control of all these places. And you must maintain Port Moresby and Milne Bay. So, Port Moresby is well in our control. We could up this here if we wanted to. I don't think we want to. And then Milne Bay is pretty much under our control as well, with a lot of troops and supplies there to cover that. We maybe want to upgrade this supplies or airfield as well. But if we take another quick look at that map, which I don't like, you can't move this thing. Okinawa, Iwo, Saipan, Guam, Palau, Manila, Cebu, Del Monte, Davao, Kaiving, Rapul, Shortland. We've got Shortland, Guadalcanal, Leh, Port Princesa. A lot of these places, I don't know where they are. Yeah, so this whole chain here we need. And all these, but that's later. We'll probably take Dari. I'm looking for reference to some of those names we just blurted off. I don't think a lot of these are in that. No, we do. So we do need basically this, I think. I don't know about over here yet, but we'll see. Yeah, Singapore, we have to get. You know, Manila, so we're gonna have to take over the Dutch East Indies. Is Java here as well? Caving, which is what, this guy? Yeah. So that's eventually something we're gonna do. That might be something for the Lay Defense Force, but not with the current. We need some big heavy hitters down here. Maybe a light carrier would help to give them cover. That's pretty much where we are. Tarawa's almost ours again. I don't think we have to do anything with this anymore. I think we can send you back. We maybe want to go to Rabul and do a little spank session here. Let's actually plan for that. And we can get rid of that base. Maybe that would be a good choice to do. But yeah, that'll be in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm trying to put out these videos and make them entertaining for you. Some of it's really slow because you don't get surface battles all the time, especially with the way I'm not editing anything. So you get raw footage, exactly me rambling and me getting into garbage, you know, events and things like that of just boring stuff. I wish I could have, you know, surface battles for you more often, but just doesn't seem to be happening. So we'll hopefully see more of that in the future, but thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. All right? Thanks.